Dear Lord Jesus Christ, thank you for the privilege of creating today. Hi everyone, Happy New Year. The date is the 1st of January 2026. My name is Clint Kaz Robson, founder of Open Minded Comics, an indie comic creation company and publishing startup committed to bringing a fresh, rebellious twist to Christian fantasy storytelling, or something along those lines. So this series, it's really just gonna be me sketching. You'll see that the title of it is like Create with Intent, the journey to taking my craft seriously, or at least that's the thumbnail title that I'm going to be working with the series. So where do I start with this? It's really going to be unedited, so if my face pops in and out of the frame, sorry, I'm just working with what I have. So we do Christian fantasy comics. Let me just grab these out here. So these are our titles so far. So we have issue 0, which was done in 2022, and issue 0.5, 2024. So the reason there was such a gap between the two is because I was working a full-time job, so I had to come home and then like do this in whatever spare hours. And one tip I'll give to anyone looking to create comics as a passion is get a job that is not in the creative industry, right? Because then that's not gonna eat up all of your energy, your creative energy. Like, it's not gonna be spent at the job. Then you're gonna have to get home and then still push. It's gonna take you far longer, like to get everything sorted and to get like anything done at all. So yep, take that with a grain of salt. Some people ask me, so why Christian fantasy? So that's because I got saved around 2019, just around the time the big you know what hit. Excuse me, my head definitely popped in there. So I got saved around that time, and so at the time I had 2 stories working. One was a fantasy story, one was like a more Christian story, like with angels battling and what have you. So I got saved. Like my testimony is for another day. It's nothing too amazing, but it was amazing enough for me to believe in Jesus Christ. But anyway, so that happened. So the fantasy thing had been my main thing for like since I had decided to create comics, like years back, like 09 type, way back then, like just coming out of tech. So I've spent like 10 years working this thing, like even another 10, given up art, taking it up again, and so on. So you just can't leave art, man. You just can't leave art. So let me not keep you all in waiting, right? So this is issue 0, right? I'm gonna have links down below. I'll figure out how to do that since this is my first video and everything. I'm gonna have links down below on like where to get digital copies of this. I haven't figured out international shipping, but if you're local here in South Africa, anywhere locally, I can get it to you. Not a problem, like physical copies. So you'll see. So the first issue, it's a little rough. these are like my draft bits afterwards. But so with the first issue, the printer kind of done me wrong in a way, like, but you know, I'm not gonna say anything because at the end of the day it's still a blessing. But anyway, I'm not too happy with the quality of the finishing of the first issue, because like you'll see, like there's this, it's very dirty and everything like that there. So anyway, there's that. So anyone that gets a physical copy of this one gets a free print, like from now on, of my choosing, a print of my choosing. Can't have like one print go out all at once type of thing. So there's some stock that I can give out as comps, and that's going to be the thing. So there we go. We have Clint Cass Robson, story, illustrations, letters, design. So the first book is basically an outline of the world that I'm creating. So it starts off with the creation of the world, taken straight from the Bible, verbatim. I think I used either the NIV version or possibly like a King James version, but as vanilla as I could do. So here we have it. Here we have the first day, right? And we have the second day. Cool. This was an interesting one for me to try and figure out, because the whole separation of the firmament, yes, of heaven type of thing. So I spent lots of time trying to figure this thing out. So I thought of like the what's it called, is the black hole, and that, so it's that the image of the black hole from like Interstellar. So it's that third day, right? There we go. Fourth day and night, right? Fifth day, here we go, right? Sixth, there we go. Seventh day, right? So that's our gift from the Lord. So then we decide to take that, right, and then just do what humans do, right? And we just destroy it in a beautiful fashion. But out of the earth's destruction comes quite literally the birth of a new world, right? A new world that takes all the nourishment, like from the old world, to form. So discarding all impurities, right? Going through, cool, right? To form a new world. Here we go. This is New Eden, people. This is New Eden. Cool, right? Here's the finals. Ignore all of this. Matters not. Can be any seed. I just picked all of that up afterwards. Yeah, like I said, there was quite a bit I had to learn with this printing. But anyway, pleased in any case. Good quality paper, good quality print. It was just the finishing there. Left a bit to be desired. Here we go. We have New Eden in the bottom corner here, right? Earth, top right there. All shattered, nothing left over. Cool. Little color me page, thank you in the back. Boom boom, finito. Right, now we have the Genesis 0.5. So this is Adam 2.0. This is Adam 2.0. He is basically this new life from here. So 0.5 is him embarking on a journey, right? Basically a trial of manhood, a trial of like acceptance per se, like into his tribe, into his pride. Since he grew up with lions, there's that whole, you know, I love lions. I love lions. Anyway, people will figure it out. So this is just the beginnings of him carrying out his journey, his trial. Yes, trial. Cool. So it'll just be, I'm just gonna flip through this one quickly because this is, I have no problems with the quality of this one. I used a different printer for this one, yeah. And they delivered. I mean, the blacks are crisp, the lines are crisp, like the type is crisp. I had in the previous one, I had some issues with that one. Like this one's just lovely. This one's just absolutely lovely. And thick stock cover. Those that know, they know, right? Matte lamination on the outside. Here we go. And that's that one. So, I'll have links down below. You can grab digital copies of those. I also do blue line ink prints as well. No, blue line Bristol board. So 250 GSM as well. Do Bristol board pads, blue line A3 format. We are in South Africa. We work on A3. Even though everyone's striving to go with the usual letter format, that's not what I'm pushing for open-minded. We're trying to just set ourselves just a little bit aside, you know. It's a little bit bigger, you know, can go a little bit further with the artwork and the readers can enjoy it a little bit more. So that's me and where I'm at, basically, in a nutshell. So let me open this up here. So this series is going to be my journey, right, on taking my craft seriously. So I've got the 2 issues this year. Mark it down. I'm looking to push issue 1, and I want to really do the fans good with the issue. So I'm gonna say it out here, right? It's gonna be a 62-pager issue, not book, right? This is gonna be an issue, so not a graphic novel. Like from this issue, it's gonna go back to normal comic issue sizes of 20 pages, and with the intent of releasing quarterly. But for now, this is my journey. Sorry. I'm busy babbling with nothing to do. So world building. So I haven't exactly designed my city and everything in the New Eden, because even though there is New Eden, right, what we're gonna find out, that there's still people left on the broken earth, right? There's still one last city in South Africa left, right? So I had come up with this design a few years ago, type of thing, like these 3 circles, with a big circle in the center, type of thing. I don't even know if you can see this. I'm drawing with red 0.7 lead. Last time I checked, it was coming out like grayish or something like that there. So this is basically my logo. Well, it's flipped. This one's on the top in my logo, but it's basically something like that. It's basically the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, 3 in 1, right? I'm sure you'll have seen that that triangle that looks like something like that, right? So I'm trying to think if this shape, right, can like form part of like the center of like my city type of thing. You know, so four towers type of thing, like the city going off in each other corner. So it'll be like, if that's like, it's like this, right? We have that. We have that. I'm sorry, y'all are here busy thinking with me type of thing. I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing here. In any case, I mean, I've got headphones on. I thought I was gonna sit and listen to music. Yeah, I find myself busy babbling. I've never really spoken aloud, you know. Center like that. Yeah, just walk it like that. Come down through like that there. Yeah, Babylon. Oh, no, didn't mean that. Anyway, so, but now, if you've got that, you know, or should I do it? Should I make the whole city a triangle? Because what I was thinking was this in the center, right? And then you'd have like basically all of this is like the common area, and yeah, in the center is where the prestige, you know, all the prestiges, the ones with power, hang out here in the center, you know, controlling everyone, keeping everyone on the power grid, deciding when darkness falls upon them, you know. Yeah, guys, so this is weird. This is so weird. And the fact that I'm actually going to be uploading this thing is even weirder, because there's no filter on this flipping brain going on over here. Oh, there isn't. What do you think, people? What do you think? If I do it this way, right? It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 segments. 3 in the center. Yeah. We'll do that. So this is going to be basic grid layout of the city. And we have that. And then we have the wall. Good people. Speaking about this, I've been struggling with this for so long. I have so many like different cityscapes that are drawn and redrawn, like with no plan whatsoever type of thing. And now just in sitting here with you guys, going back to pencil on paper, ideation of some kind. Like you can see, I'm just doodling. But there we go. So we have the different precincts up in here, right? We have the different precincts up in here. So I don't even know how I'm gonna draw, how I'm gonna make all of this work. Part of me was thinking of hooking it up in 3D. Well, now that I've got this planned out like this, yeah, I think I should. Because now there's a plan. I actually did a design for this thing in 3D like a while back. It's gonna be crazy. Like I had like a tower going out the center with elevators and like different levels and like ducts, like little doors that would come out of each corner. It was gonna be 6 also, right? Even though it was just in the center, right? And then the city was gonna be on boosters. So how will that look? Right? Okay, I'm sorry, people. I'm just gonna cheat. I don't have the time to figure out how to work out a hexagon shape right now. So I'm just gonna straight up cheat it, right? Blast. I really wanted a flat corner, you know, like a bolt. Anyway, let's do it from this angle. Let me do it from that angle, or an angle like that. If I put it on the drawing board, I'll be able to project all these lines across and down, or yeah, pretty much. This will just go over there, type of thing, right? So what'll stick out here will be, so that's that. And like center tower. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need 3D to figure out the placing of these 3 towers. Right. Those do not count as towers. This is actually cool, because this is like an excuse for me to like speak to myself in a crazy way. Yay. Lovely. Because another thing I had wanted of these towers is that they had flags. Okay, I'm just gonna throw in some. Oops. Hey, good people. This is looking like something. Maybe not to you, but it's looking like something to me. Oh, one day I'll learn how to. This is what this is all about, isn't it? Just about learning. Oh, I was still saying, yes. So in the original design, like way back, it was, the city was gonna like take off. Or it was basically hovering. Yes, that's what I had done. It was basically hovering in the center of the crevice. So that was the idea. I'm thinking I'm liking this. Sorry, I'm trying to do that. The idea of that truth, like stuck in like a crater. Can have like massive cables coming down, anchoring the city. Maybe you don't even need the clouds. Oh, no, I do need it. It's gas fumes. It's not exactly a clean city. This is like after, this is after Revelations type of thing. So it's clear. Jesus won, people. Sorry to break it to you. Anyway, yeah. So this is afterwards. This is what's left. This is a world where faith and belief is being rediscovered over here. So it's smoggy, it's clouded, it's shady. Another thing with the 3 towers that I had wanted was like flags, like each tower to be associated with almost like a house, a brand in a way. Now granted, the symbolism of this city is based, right? The heart of it is still the Lord type of thing. This is some deep cut stuff for you. So the heart of what is actually going on, because the city is basically occupied. Okay, the city is occupied, and it's basically occupied by what? Demons, right? So they took over. Well, not they took over. I mean, they were left with this husk. In any case, for them to run amok. Almost they don't need anything. So they just decided to hijack a bunch of people, right? Hide them from the Lord, because there's ways. I mean, there was a time, I think somewhere in Genesis, the Lord says, Adam, I don't see you, or something along those lines. Okay, I apologize profusely for my lack of knowledge in the Bible, even though I am saved, right? I have not learned. I don't learn scripture in that way. I'm still working through it, type of thing. But it's not like I was an atheist before. In any case, yeah, no. My family is some staunch Christian. So you don't play here with the Roxons and the Lord. Come test my aunties and see what will happen to you. Yeah, you learn very quickly. Praise. I really hope you all can see this. If you can't, I'll do whatever post editing. But yeah, this is gonna be. I plan on doing daily uploads. So I invite you all to join me on my journey of world building, of sharpening my craft. It'll be more not just world building. I'll be doing studies. Some days I won't even speak outside of it. You'll just hear me ramble or something like that. yeah, no, but thanks everyone. Anyway, that's me, Kaz of Open-Minded Comics. Oh, there goes everything. Lovely. I think the beauties of a makeshift people. Anyway, love you all. God bless. Cheers.